because that's just what happened. But what I think is good is that most of you niggas should be asleep by now. You need to be in the bed, getting ready to go to work tomorrow. If I was going to work tomorrow, I would have been in the bed a couple hours ago. But right now, I don't have to go to work, which is not a good thing. I want to go back to work. But things happen like that. They just happen. So there's nothing I can say about it. Now, there was a video that I made called Homemade Wine and Cheese Saturday. It was a great video. Put it on YouTube. Did the podcast, everything like that. I think it was my fault. I went ahead and I had to blur something out. And somehow that messed it up. I had to do it twice. So that messed it up. So maybe it's my fault, I don't know. But when you go there, I'm hitting the refresh. It says this video is unavailable on this device. It was doing good. It was a classic video. And I'm just gonna wait. When I wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna check and see if it's up. Because maybe they're just still rendering it. If not, I'm gonna contact them and see what's going on with it. But I'm gonna give them overnight. However, just like I got this going on this video, I got this going right here. So everything I'm saying is in podcast form too. Right now. And you can go to the Patreon and you have the podcast right here in high definition audio. Wine and Cheese Gourmet Saturday. I'm not gonna play it because I don't want to mess with any kind of copyright in here. But you got it. I've tested it and there it is. For a pledge of $5. That's all I'm asking. Pledge of $5, man. And you can get it. So maybe I'm gonna have to start linking or downloading videos and then putting them on here. They have to start doing that. So I want to own the videos too. And with this $5, you get the whole catalog, everything I've done over 250 hours. So that's that. Y'all already know about everything else. The title of this, I don't think this is going to be long. This podcast. But sometimes stories correlate to whatever is going on in my life right now. And this story correlates. Well, it intersects. It's not the same story, so let's stop that, right? It's not the same story. But I'm able to convey what happened to me today and tie it in with what's going on with this dude. If you don't know this dude's name is Andrew Gillum. He was the former mayor of Tallahassee, Florida, and he was real close to getting the governor's job for Florida. He was that close to being the governor of Florida. All right? Turns out, this is his wife. She's gotten a little chunky lately. But that ain't bad because the little extra weight in her face let her forehead catch up with the rest of her head. So I think she's cute. Ain't nothing wrong with a little meat on you. And you cute and chocolate like that. He got him a nice, cute, chocolate black woman. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But some of you may know that a little while ago, after he lost it, see, I'm gonna have to look it up. So what happened was, he was supposed to go to a wedding. He ends up in a hotel room with a prostitute who has overdosed on methamphetamines, and he, Andrew Gillum, is passed out in a puddle of his own vomit. And then all he remembers is when the police got in there to wake them niggas up. Well, I won't say niggas. Wake that nigga up, because the white dude, it happened to be a white male prostitute. So he was in the room with a white male prostitute with abs. This cracker has some abs on him. See, since I'm old and fat, don't no man want me no more. I ain't gotta worry about getting hit on. Now, when I was young and slim and chocolate, I got hit on, and lived in D.C., I got hit on. Now I'm old and fat. Don't nobody want me, baby. And it's all good. Don't nobody want me. You know, women still want me because some of them like big boys and handsome niggas, everything like that. But other than that, I ain't got to worry about that no more. So this cracker got some abs. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the picture of the dude. I forget where it was, but this cracker has some abs on him. Andrew Gillum, male prostitute. Ain't that a bitch? I can Google that. Look at this shit. Baby. Don't nobody want this. So it's all good. So now, he was in the room with this gay prostitute, which has nothing to do with the story. The main part of the story. Because actually, if it was a woman, it would have been worse. He better thank his lucky stars that it was a white dude instead of a white woman. And I will explain that point later. Maybe before I get to that point, you will come to that conclusion yourself on why, if you're trying to make a political comeback after cheating on your wife, is it better for it to be a white dude than a white woman? Mull on that while I'm talking. No, I need to find the story. Andrew Gillum's story. Now, the police photos show Andrew Gillum's hotel room scene. Now, look at. Now, look at this. Pill. Now, is this a setup or no? You almost want to think, because I watch so much stuff like Quantico and everything, that I'm starting that I could think, man, maybe they could have been setting him up. This is just too nice. Why is there a blood pressure thing right here? Why is there pills just laid out? Who that uses pills? If you like your pills, why would you spread your pills out on the floor like that? Why would you do that? Why would there be a pill here and a pill here and a cap over here and everything? If these pills, if you a pill head, you gonna take care of them pills. You ain't just gonna put them out on a hotel floor. I don't care how drunk you is or high you is, you ain't just gonna spill your pills everywhere. Looks like a setup. There's some red stuff right here along with a thong. Glasses, face down. If you let your glasses get face down, then either you made a mistake. It's probably because you made a mistake, because nobody wants their glasses face down on a floor. You want them face up. You're going to put them somewhere, even if you're drunk. You're going to put them on the back, face side up. Now, this is carpet, yes, so they may be slack, like these glasses right here. Those might be Gillums. It's amazing how you can just sit up here and analyze a crime scene and look and see what's wrong. The Corona bottle right here. It just looks staged. I'm sorry. This is very possible. The blood pressure cuff ain't even plugged in, it's disconnected. Where are the pills up here? What's all this brown stuff and yellowish stuff all around here on the bed? What's that? I don't know what's going on up here. See, man, what's all this yellowish stuff way up here, and what was happening, and why is this red? Where is that coming from? The only red that I would consider, there ain't no Kool-Aid around there. So maybe it's blood. And what is most likely the blood to come out of? Your ass. Just something. Yeah, Andrew Gillum messed up. Maybe. But with all this conspiracy and all this TV, the Netflix I've been watching, anything can be anything. Nigga, you could be sitting up there. I was watching Quantico. They be in a bar, chilling. These people drug you. You pass out. You don't know what's going on. You wake up. You got a bomb strapped to your body, and your hand taped to a trigger. Or you be, even when they was training the FBI agents, they drug some of them, drug them back to this little room in Quantico. They were in the bed with each other naked. You don't know what can happen. This dude, there's another dude was sitting here in his room by himself on his bed drinking. Somebody got a feed to that, photoshopped an unconscious man on the other side of his bed that looked real as hell, just to get him to blackmail him to do something else. You don't know. You don't know. Yes, he went there. Yes, he had the intention of busting a nut. But when you got this here for everybody to look, and for the podcast listeners, you don't know what I'm talking about, but look up the scene. Look at it, really. Open your eyes. It's almost like a puzzle. The glasses facing down, the disconnected blood pressure cuff, the pills over here, the pill cap over here, the medicine over here, spread out. All these spots, this pill bottle up here. What is really going on? But for the record, I don't care. Whoever set this scene up, don't come for me, because I don't care. I'm just a nigga on a podcast. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So don't even put that on me. I just happened to notice this. I didn't even want to put this on here. It didn't even cross my mind until I just looked this story up and seen this. How many times are you able to see pictures of a crime scene or of what you've seen in a situation like this where somebody's getting arrested or whatever? They didn't get arrested, but maybe since they got put in an ambulance, aren't there some kind of medical HIPAA laws? How is this able to just be released and be out here for everybody on the internet to see? How? But that ain't got nothing to do with the fact that the nigga went there and that he wanted to bust a nut. Now that relates to me because today I needed to bust a nut. I was wound up. Had to been a good 2 weeks almost since I had some amazing sex. And it was amazing. However, since then, pressure in my balls have been filling up. I don't fuck with my baby mama no more, so I'm not gonna have her giving me a ball massage like she used to. When you getting a ball massage, you can go weeks without busting a nut, because every time you get in that ball massage, it's just like filling up that balloon a little more, except you're filling up the space. You're allowed more space for more nut to be in there. So you can be walking around carrying a gallon of nut. If you getting your balls massaged right, you don't need to bust a nut. I'm telling you. But I'm not going to use my baby mama like that, because if she starts massaging my balls, giving me a ball massage, then next thing you know, she can put my balls in her mouth, start sucking my balls. I'm not going to stop her. Then she going to start sucking my dick. I ain't going to stop her. Next thing you know, she going to try to hop on the deck. No, I can't do none of that. So I just got to sit up here with my balls tight and wait till I can get off. So it's been 2 weeks, almost. And when my balls get tight, them little cords behind your balls, only men, maybe women have this experience with ovaries, I don't know. But them cords that lead or let on the back of your balls that lead up into your body, they start to hurt. And my lower stomach start to hurt. And it was bad. And because my balls were so full, I was calling motherfuckers that I would never think about fucking with. I told y'all about the one girl earlier that used to drink all the time and crying because she got her kids taken. And how I would never want to stick my penis in that, because I don't want my kid. I don't want none of my sperm involved in none of that. I was about to call her. I was getting desperate. There's one little 20-year-old that I've talked about before. There's two of them. I'm not talking about the cute 20-year-old. I'm talking about the ugly 20-year-old that's shaped bad. I wouldn't want to put my penis nowhere near that, even though her pussy is good. And her head is good. I almost called her. It was bad. It was all bad. Now, fortunately, I done got the junk out my van, and I got the little pull-out couch up in there and back up in there again. And I was able to go meet up. And bust a huge nut in my van. I don't care what you say, I love a van. You can pull up anywhere. Busted that nut. By the time I got home, I was sleepy. I took a shot of vodka. Slept for like 2.5 hours. Because I gave up so much energy. I had so much pent-up energy, so much pent-up life force, that I was trying to give it away. That's what sexual frustration is when you have too much life force and you're trying to give it away. And now that I busted my nut, I'm back to normal. But I was thinking about all of the people I was willing to call as my balls filled up. your balls fill up, you start thinking crazy. And whatever your version of crazy is. Andrew Gillum's version of crazy is some white prostitute. Now, the reason why it was good for him that the prostitute, the white prostitute that was on drugs, was a man is because now he can come out and say he's bisexual in attempt for his political comeback and have the LBGT community behind him. Why it would have been worse if it was a woman, a white woman, that was overdosed on methamphetamine. Then he would have been just a philanderer. And he wouldn't have had the support of any community. He was a nigga fucking a drug-addicted white woman in a hotel who overdosed and he overdosed. And that would have been it for him. That's why I said he better thank his lucky stars that it was a man. And his woman gonna stick right by him. 'Cause she chasing the bag. Chasing the money. No, let me not put that on her. I'm not trying to besmirch her, 'cause she's not. And ain't nothing wrong when I say chasing the bag. You know what I'm saying? She done hitched herself on that pony. That ain't no different than what you or I would do. If you just a regular nigga and you met Rihanna right before you knew she was about to blow up, or you knew Rihanna like that and she loved you like that, nigga, you would strap up, get in your harness, and you ride that pony to the finish line. And you may really love her too. So what's wrong with riding a winning pony that you love? You want to ride that winning pony. If you love, there's people riding ponies that's way in the back. Ain't never gonna make it. Barely made it out the gate, if they did. And they riding that pony loyally. This pony, she riding this pony. And they trying to get back, and I hope they do. I ain't hating on him. Now that would have been crazy. The governor of Florida, the first black man governor of Florida, bringing white prostitutes in there and doing methamphetamine with them. That's crazy. And you know they not gonna forgive that nigga for this. He gonna need some others to support. He might get some black people to come back, but the white people, then they're done with him. But you know who he got? The LBGT baby. That's why he came out. Nobody cares. I'm bisexual, so what? What does that mean? You didn't say I cheated on my wife. I'm a drug addict. And I lied about everything. No, I'm bisexual. LBGTQ. You know what I'm saying? Bravo, we support you. He got it, man. That's what it is. It's 11:30, so I ain't gonna go into the other shit. This is only a half hour, but so what? I can always come back another time. Y'all have some concerns? Hit me up. 330-536-3706. Hit me up. This was supposed to be a quick one. And I love y'all. Y'all my niggas. And this is your number one baby daddy, Mr. No Good of MrNoGood.com.